Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Chumps channel. Today we're gonna have a small hypothetical discussion about the new upcoming Star Wars Episode 8 movie. As you can see, I have the most two iconical lightsabers in my hands. I got Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber and I got Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. Now, as you might know, this particular lightsaber is currently in the hands of Rey, but we don't know yet in episode 8, will Luke actually be using this lightsaber, or will he let Rey have it, and will he use his own current lightsaber from Return of the Jedi? Very interesting actually, because we have no idea if he still has this saber in episode 8, and what will happen with Rey. Will she construct her own lightsaber, or will she, like Luke Skywalker, will be using the passed down lightsaber? I'm very curious, because lightsabers are very sparingly in the day and age of Rey and Luke, because well, both the Emperor and Vader has looked through that none of these sabers basically existed anywhere else, basically wiping out every trace of the Jedi, basically. So it will be very interesting. I do believe myself that Rey will be using the Anakin Skywalker's Graflex, and Luke will be using his own Return of the Jedi saber, because he constructed this saber himself, and I think it makes sense that he's not going to use the Graflex anymore, because that was basically Anakin's lightsaber, plus he has his own, right? Or maybe not. What do you think? Do you think Luke still has this saber? Or maybe he will be using this one again, Anakin's saber? It's a very interesting hypothetical question actually, because we have seen a behind the previews picture of episode 7 where this Luke saber was actually on the set. So will it be Luke's saber, or will it be Anakin's saber? And okay guys, I have another question for you. Would you rather be dueling and spinning with Anakin Skywalker's Graflex, or with Luke Skywalker's own saber from Return of the Jedi? Now personally for me, I definitely go for the Return of the Jedi thin neck saber, because I love this saber. It's such a solid, nice piece. Don't get me wrong, this iconical piece from the Star Wars history of course is there as well, but it's a big chunky saber. It's a lot beefier. The grips are very beefy. It has not the most ergonomic spaces to hold your hands on the saber for heavy dueling. I think it's definitely a challenge to master this saber. This is definitely a saber for the very skilled Jedis or Sith. In case of Anakin, you can see he was the most powerful Jedi during that time frame, so you can imagine that he needed a saber that challenged him to become better, and you can definitely see the challenge in this saber. Whereas this saber, it's so much nicer to hold, so much more gripping area, so comfortable. I just love Luke's saber. Luke did an amazing job with designing the saber. Plus the green LED, the blinking lights, it's definitely a weapon of my choice. But maybe you say no, I rather have the Graflex, because the Graflex is just such an iconic weapon, and with some practice you can actually master it much better than Luke Skywalker saber. So guys, please let me know in the comments what you think. Will Luke be wielding his own saber, or will he go for this Anakin saber? Okay guys, so I have another question for you. Do you think that this Anakin likes... Okay guys, I have another question for you. Do you think this Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber perhaps falls in the hands of Kylo Ren? I actually do believe so. I think in some point or another Rey will lose the saber. I do believe she will be using it. She will lose it. It falls in the hands of Kylo Ren. For some reason, I don't know why, that's my gut feeling, he is drawn to the light. He uses the saber to revenge his father, the light side, whatever, and he falls. He falls in the movie. He will die. He will not survive it, but he will be using this saber, and he will be sacrificing his life while wielding the saber and taking down somebody with dark forces. Let's say a Sith or Ren.